So how do you use one of these? My name's Joshua, I'm a nutritionist, personal trainer, international sex symbol. And on this video today, we're going to discuss how to use the scale appropriately, whether your goal is fat loss or building muscle. I know if you go on YouTube, this is a highly controversial topic. One side will say we need to destroy every scale off the face of the earth and the world will be a better place. And on the other side is you just need to weigh yourself every single day, every day, for the rest of your life, no questions asked. I know it's a highly polarizing topic, and I know it's a massively sensitive issue for a lot of people. So rather than me casting a wide net over a massive issue for a lot of people and giving a definitive answer of how to use the scale, I want to start by saying is that you should meet yourself where you're at today. If you're the kind of person who's highly outcome dependent and you look towards the scale for like a false sense of worth, and you're weighing yourself multiple times throughout the day, I'd probably say that you need to distance yourself from the scale until you can learn how to use it more appropriately. Because the reality is your body weight can fluctuate between 0 to 6 pounds in a given day. For example, for every gram of carbohydrate holds around 3 grams of water. And just as much for every 400 milligrams of sodium you consume, it can hold up to around 2 pounds of water weight. So it will be in constant flux throughout a given day. And the minor fluctuations in body weight from meal to meal, drink to drink, even go as far as saying is the minor fluctuations in body weight from day to day is essentially valueless. Where the scale can be an effective tool if it's done by the right person and done in the right way is to see more long-term weight loss patterns from week to week or month to month. You definitely don't need to use the scale. What you can also focus on is your daily habits. So for example, did I manage to achieve my protein intake for today? Did I manage to eat enough fibrous foods? Did I manage to get stronger from workout to workout? Did I manage to go to bed before 11 p.m? This essentially lays the foundation for a successful weight loss, maintenance or muscle building phase, and is the big picture thinking will get you to your goals rather than just the numerical value on the scale. But you can focus on things like body transformation photos, take measurements, how your clothes fit, and these are all great metrics to track your progress as well. But it becomes a little bit challenging to see a pound loss from week to week in a given photo unless you have a very good eye and you're keeping the photo exactly the same lighting in the same room. This is where the scale can come into play if it's used correctly. If you were to use it, what I would recommend doing is weighing yourself first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, no clothes on, no jewelry, before the gym, tracking your body weight at the same time every week when you track it. That way you actually have something to compare it against, and there's no additional unnecessary weight being added to the scale. We'll give a disclaimer, if you're using a typical body weight scale, it is tracking your total body weight. So it's going to be weighing things like muscle mass, fat tissue, water weight, internal organs. So it isn't just your muscle mass and isn't just your fat tissue. So for example, if you were to lose a pound of body fat and gain a pound of muscle, on the scale it would stay the same, but your body composition in the mirror would look very different. So then if you were to use this protocol, the question then becomes, how often should I weigh myself? Now the gold standard, generally speaking, is to weigh yourself once per week. For some people that is far too frequent, and some people may find that they become overly body weight focused and they want to extend that out a little bit further to every once a month or every 3 months, and this is fine as well. But some studies do actually show if you were a bit more outcome independent and you weren't overly attached to the numerical value on the scale, you could possibly experiment with a more frequent weigh-in. But some studies actually show if you were to do like a daily weigh-in or every other day weigh-in, this is actually a very good marker to actually track your progress and see these long-term weight loss patterns a little bit sooner. In comparison, say for example you were to weigh yourself every 3 months, you might be waiting a long time to see if you're a given weight. Whereas if you notice, for example, if you're doing a daily weigh-in and you notice you're the same weight over a given fortnight, you could make a small adjustment to your nutrition or exercise program and probably see either a loss or a gain, and you might be able to see progress a little bit quicker. And what you can do if you are doing the daily weigh-ins or an every other day weigh-in is use these numbers to actually create a weekly average, and this will then dictate certain long-term trends. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. There's no necessarily right or wrong answer. You just have to meet yourself at your map of the world and work what's best for you, what stresses you out the least, while still making progress. We also need to overcome this belief that using the scale whatsoever is an obsessive thing. If it's done by the right person in the right way, it can be a very effective tool to kind of self-monitor your progress. It shouldn't be this thing that you compulsively do. Thanks again. Speak to you later.